Welcome to the Veterinary Marketing Podcast, where it's all about how to attract, engage, and retain clients to your veterinary hospital using digital marketing. My name is Brandon Brashears, and in today's episode, number 237 and a half, we are going to be talking about how to write in a way that's going to create new clients, help you to increase your conversion when it comes to copywriting and writing. Just a quick little distinction, a little tip that I think is going to have a really big impact. So if you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from, and let's jump into today's episode. So one of the best quotes that I've heard about writing in general, and I think that this is probably something that you learned either in vet school or in school that was not beneficial to you when it comes to selling and converting. So if you're trying to convert somebody when it comes to a Facebook ad, when it comes to an email, text message ad, whatever it is, we're using written word a lot, right? But we need to make sure that we are writing in a way that's going to get people to convert. So the quote is this: the point of great writing is to be understood, but the point of persuasion is to make people feel understood. And that is, I think, a really important lesson when it comes to marketing. If you're creating content, you're creating marketing pieces, you're creating ads, whatever it is, if you're doing it in a way where you're trying to be understood and put your point across, that is typically how you've been trained to write. If you've gone to college, if you're a veterinarian, you've written so many papers in your life, and you're trying to write in a way that makes you be understood. And that totally makes sense from a logical level. But let me ask you this. If you have a problem and somebody can describe that problem down to a T and make you feel like they really understand what that problem is, let's say you're talking to somebody about this thing that's happening with your car. Like, for example, you're having car trouble with your engine, and they say, hey, is it happening? I have the same car. Does it happen when, you turn on your left blinker and you push on the gas and all of a sudden your engine dies or something like that? And you say, yeah, that's exactly what happens. How did you know? And they said, well, that happened to me too. If somebody described the problem that you're having down to a T, and they said that they were able to fix that problem, you would probably assume that they had the right answer because they understand where you are, they understand all of the problems there. So if you're able to communicate in a way that makes people feel understood rather than seeking to be understood, you're going to be able to convert those people a lot better. And along with that, you have to get into the mindset of where these people are right now. What are the problems that are keeping them up at night? What are they most concerned about, most worried with, and how can you alleviate those pains and those problems? Because when it comes to converting people and persuading people, it's going to be all about helping them to understand where they are, what their best options are, and how you're able to hopefully provide that solution for them. So whenever you're writing, think about this really quick. Just take a quick second and say, how can I make them feel like they're understood instead of trying to be understood? And I think you're going to have a lot better success when it comes to conversion. Hope this was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions, comments, or need help with anything. See you on the next episode.